welcome back to the Naebot, where we are playing once again Shadows Over Loathing. Mr. Rob, before you left on his errand, Charles asked me to have you pick a third store, of course. The first applicant is Rodkin's Fine Jewelry. A jewelry store could really class up Old Plunkett Street. The second is Texas. Hi, Letha. Is Texas Instruments guy from Texas, selling musical instruments, I suppose. And the last applicant is La Table Enchanté. It's like a high-end kitchen store, magical utensils and the like. Ah. I don't know what any of these do for me. Hello, Shayla. What do I want to do? Thinking either musical instruments or the high-end kitchen store. Le Table Enchanté. I like the name better. Let's do Texas, I guess. Hopefully. I like the sound of an instrument. Okay, I'll get them moved in, and then I'm sure Charles will get the next store for ready for applicants. Thanks, Jessica. Thanks. Oh, right. I'm gonna tickle my baby. Oh, he's a good baby. Good old night, Steve. Good old Stephen. You had a big day. You woke up, you started college, you finished college. Get some sleep. Like, finally, we're sleeping! Here's cheese! Ah, it's college. The cheese I never accomplished. You'll always look back fondly on your afternoon at college. How can you sleep? Your bed is floating. There's Ham. 3 statues view, each whispering. The whispering drifts in and out and mixes together, making it hard to understand. All I got, all I ever, all I'm doing, run, study, bluffing. Shut one of them up, no tongue. Okay, which one? The scowling one. You quiet one of them. Now you can hear the others talk. You got pep talk. Given yourself a pep talk and convinced yourself that you can tackle your current problems with style and expertise. Sucker! How is that a pep talk? Alright, we're just straight to the shadows then, are we? This dream has a horrible hole in it. Go through it. Love this music. What did you do, you idiot? Let's see. What does this do? My research wasn't thorough enough. I couldn't get near the place. Will the barrier hold without me? Perhaps through this there's an ending. One can only hope. So, we have here... He looks like that army dude. I don't know who she is. Probably someone who was with her. So go check out and see if there's an ending. What music? Oh. Yet another fitful dream. That's it? No ending? No nothing? That was it? Doorway back to the waking world. Step through. Alright. Put my coat back on. Come here. My room. My wormy. Hello, you awful little creature. Ah! Waffle! Thank God you're finally awake! Am I? If you say so, what's eating you? I'm at my wit's end. Charles Wallace has gone missing. Really? Where did he go? He wouldn't be missing if I knew that. She closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. Okay. Okay. I'm panicking. Come on, Jessica. Don't panic. I do know where he went before he went missing. What happened? We were having trouble getting the detectotron to focus on the next artifact. All we could get was the Big Moist. The Big Moist? It's a swamp north of Porkham, and I'm pretty sure that the entire swamp is not the cursed artifact in question. Charles went out there yesterday afternoon to see if a downed power line or something was causing interference. Huh, and he hasn't come back yet? No! No, he hasn't! Maybe I should go looking for him. Are you trying to drive me crazy? Come on! Get a wiggle on for crying out loud! Charles could have been eaten by gatormen by now! I know, Big Moist. I got a map. The sponge, you are assured, will act as an effective map of the moist lands. Yeah. Is this a map, a slice of Swiss cheese? It's a sponge. Which deli have you been going to? Which deli have you been going to? A sponge is definitely not a map. You're going to a swamp. It's soft, damp, it has holes in it. What do you want from me? Alright, okay. Did you say something about, gatormen? Gatormen! You know! I don't, which seems like a good thing. The Big Moist is home to a tribe of nasty and belligerent half-people, half-alligators. They don't take kindly to intruders, such as, for example, Charles Wallace. Or me, presumably. Are you chickening out on me now, when a friend's life is possibly at stake? Ever hear of sunk cost hell? When the look at Jessica's face, this does not seem like the best time for this quip. If you want to continue to have a face to make quips out of. I'm going. You check the message pad next to the phone. There's a note for you called on T with a phone number. Just a sec. Call Dawn back. You dial the number. What? Tagesschlussum. Digga bueno. Moshi Moshi. Toblerone. Guten Tag. Solange mit Donald. Hallo. Hallo. Allah. Da molim. Stick to English or I quit. Your resistance to international forms of communicationing may prove to have a hindering effect on you in the future. Our organization possesses ambitions of operating worldwide wise. I'll jump off that bridge when I get to it. What do you need? An incomplex reacquisition. A team of our operatives transportizing a shipment of alcohol through the local wetlands encountered difficulties and were compelled to abandon their submarine. The wetlands proved to be drier than we had anticipated. So you need me to recover the booze? Where do you want me to take it? You may retain the booze as your recompense. Our only requiration is that it not be acquired by prohibition agents, for fear that they may discover our fingerprints upon it. Oh yeah, glass bottles do take fingerprints pretty readily. The bottles as well. Yes, that is an excellent point. Bob Submarine. He gives you the directions to the wrecked submarine. Okay, I'm on my way. I'm gonna go ahead and fish more, just in case I need to. Hey guys, what is up? I'm gonna take the far guy this time. These are the same songs as before. you help him catch, the happier he'll be. How many fish does he need to catch? I've caught 4. I wonder if I need to catch like 10 or something. 5. I'm always weirded out that I'm literally a walking fish hook. 6. I think. 6. Something anyway. Nice pep talk. That's right, I got everything in place. 7. Going up to 10 in my mind, which might not be the right number, but it's close enough. And if nothing happens, I'm gonna call it a day. 9. They've changed. That used to be the hat person. You've changed around. Are you guys the same? Hold on. It's the same. It's the same. Y'all have just moved around. Yeah, that's the same one. Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay, I'm good for now. Is there any... Professor Adams is pouring a cocktail back and forth between the glasses. Ah. How are you doing, Professor? Adjusting to modern life okay? Oh yes. Taverns have hardly changed at all in the last 205 years. And I've had some merry conversations with the public again on the topic of mixology. See you later, Professor. Glad you're having fun, because I don't... The guy who was looking for mesquite chips and the guy who lost his jacket. Oh, heck yeah, bro. If you got problems beating the cold, queuing is the hobby for you. Wait, did I say hobby? I meant lifestyle. Style. Standing next to a warm, comforting fire does sound pretty good. Right, bro? Plus, while you're standing there, you can be queuing up some burgers or weenies or whatever. It's a win-win. Gosh. You bask in the warm glow of their conversation. Yeah, got XP I can't do anything with. What's shaking, damn? I am, baby, I am. Here's your cut of the profits, baby. Good. After a few moments and a few sips, he clears his throat and speaks. Submarine. The persistent may find the sublime. Theme, I think. Alright, bye. What's up, boss? Good to see you, man. Yeah. Gotta check out the instruments. Hello, Serena. Welcome. You came here just in time to hear the harmonica at Texas Instruments. Excuse me. Shopkeeper gives you a friendly nod. Introduce yourself. Hi there, I'm Waffle. Well, howdy, Waffle. I'm Tix. Got all manner of portable musical instruments, perfect for living an trip down a dusty old trail or whiling away the evening at a campfire. Those aren't typical use cases for me, but I get your drift. Yep. Anything I can show you? What do you got? Bodily harmonica. This harmonica is tuned to it's a ranged weapon with the exact resonant frequency of human bones. Be careful to only blow through it. If you play any of the suck notes, it'll shatter all of your teeth. Alright. You know, I like collecting. The bells on this tambourine have been strategically loosened so that they can be launched towards enemies. Beautiful. When they finally invent gritty cop shows, you'll be able to provide the perfect soundtrack. Sleaze damage? Why sleaze damage? Oh. It doesn't embarrass you. It embarrasses whoever you play it at. Embarrassing whistle. Plus for physical damage, it reduces target's moxie by 2. Not bad. Nobody uses these things for laundry anymore. They're just for making annoying noises. These objects are symbolic of your desire to throw sharp pieces of metal at people you disagree with. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, let's see if I have any repeated things here that I could sell. Listen to him go. He's just going. Oh, I guess I can use XP on the book stuff, can't I? If I have enough, I'm gonna have to leave the store first before I even consider that option, or else I'm gonna die. I do have 2 of these. Oh wait, how much XP do I even have? 42. I might have enough for something. Let's look at my books really fast. Blood lore. Oh, it needs 40 XP. Let's do it. Alright. From there. Let's go to the hobo camp. We actually haven't been to the hobo camp in a long time. And I need to double check with some of the people here. How are you liking the camp? It's real nice. Everyone's real personable, even if most of them are a bit quirky. I'm thinking of getting a poker game together if I can find anyone with a full deck. Ha! Ha! See you around. We already talked to him, I think. Okay. It's you, Molly. I like your hat. Why, thank you. I grew it myself. The flowers? The whole thing. I'm trying to grow some socks as well, but they're much trickier. I can imagine. It's Doc, the hobo you rescued from Beppo's hole. Hello again. Need anything surginated? Not just now, thanks. Can you spare some first aid supplies? Sure, here you go. Use them in good health. No, wait, that would be wasteful. Wait until you're in bad health. It's a combat item. These are for when you cut yourself shaving, but it's not like you're gonna avoid the warranty if you use it on something other than leg or face or armpit blood. It's a whole ball of prescription strength tooth wax. Burntworth's finest tooth wax. Big stock. I found the king. Ah, Waffle, you get around a lot, right? In what sense exactly? You go lots of places. Ah, yes. Do you think you might be in the vicinity of the Seaside Institute of Technology anytime soon? I have a small delivery I need someone to make. Oh, dang it. Okay, well, I can do that. I guess I should come back sooner. Sure, I can do that. I've received a word that a hobo out there has come into possession of a number of old dorm room beds, and we could certainly make use of them. Could you locate the man and give him this invitation? A royal summons. The Hobo King gave you this and bade you deliver it to Ovid Lobdell if you see him. He's usually somewhere on the SIT campus. Sure, I'll keep an eye out. I know exactly where he is. So about those secret plans. You have been somewhat helpful to us, I suppose, and I can admit to you that this encampment is but a stepping stone on the path to my true goal. I have my eyes set on a much loftier target. Oh, intriguing. What is it? I'm afraid I cannot say any more. Aww. Alright. I think it's just you in here. Yes. Well, hey there. Good to see you again. That's it. Alright. 52 continues to tickle the ivories. Hello again. Got new requests? What you're playing right now is pretty great. Let's stick with that. You got it. Okay. It's a girl you met at the frat house earlier. Hello again. Nice hat. Hi. Thanks so much for helping me before. I didn't even get your name. I'm Calendula Crabtree. Crabtree? Aww. Oh, I'm Waffle Bonnet. I'm afraid I cannot pay you back yet. We don't really have anything to make decent booze out of. At the moment, I'm just using random kitchen scraps and weeds, and I can't serve you that in good conscience or good ethics. Aw, don't worry about it. It's Creamy Steve, the guy you met in the sandwich village. He's still packing in the cream. Hey, it's you! Thanks for telling me about this place. Everyone's been really appreciative about my cream. Swell. I've been getting to try some other foods too, you know? I don't like to admit this, but there might be more to life than just cream. More to a balanced diet, certainly. Do you know a guy named Greasy Steve? Sure, that's my brother. We don't really get along, though. What's that guy up to? Working for the mob? Figures. Wait, your parents named you both Steve? No, they named me Creamy and him Greasy. Ah, yes. Washi is still making that washboard zip. Hey, Washi. Hey, Waffle, how's it going? Actually, I've got nothing to ask. Sorry about that. Hey, no problem here. Anybody? But I want to! I'm gonna warm my hands. Woo! That's really cold armor. Alright, let's go to SIT. Ah, shortcut, fight fish. Yeah, we shoot all of you. Get him, Skeeter. Well done, Skeeter, well done. You do good job, you do marvelous. I smack this one with baseball. Smack. I then smack this one with baseball bat, which looks more like my fist or something. It's like, why are you hitting yourself kind of fashion. Then I smack you with baseball bat. Baseball. That's football. It turned out to be a football. And then we smack you with weapon. The flourish. Good job, good job. Good job, everybody. Good job. You done good. Here. Sorry. What was that? Oh, okay. There's depart. Okay. Oven! Hey there, miss. Can I interest you in some quality merchandise? What kind of merchandise? I don't know. Just some stuff I found. Have a look. See if any of it catches your eye. The Hobo King requests your presence. Come again? There's a hobo camp just outside of Ocean City, and the guy in charge heard you're rich in biz. He asked me to give you this official summons. Oh, hey, that sounds like a good deal. Can't use more than one or two of these myself anyway. I'll head on out there. Thanks. Okay, bye, Ovid. Ovid has taken his meds and gone home to his new home. That is back at Hobo Camp. Good job, me. Is there anything back here? Nope. Okay. Alright, go back to Bus Up. We go back to Ocean City. We go back to Hobo Camp. A chortling street tough in the alley challenges passers-by to arm wrestle for the title of Alley King. A roll up your sleeves, plus more muscle, man. You make quick work of the young tough. The alley is yours, but faced with all the administrative responsibilities that come with it, you give the alley back to the people. Instead, move along. Abe! What's up? It's Over Loathing, the shopkeeper from SID, you know, the bad guy. Hey, my messenger friend. I never caught your name. Hi, Ovid. I'm Waffle. Thanks for boarding me here. Business is booming. You're even selling a baseball. Anyway, bye, Ovid. King Geek Poo, you got anything else? Anything else? I imagine you've been quite helpful. You, at first a total stranger, have gone out of your way to help hobos when the other people of this country and even the government itself would not. This is the crux of the problem, that hobos are looked down upon when not overlooked entirely. I seek to remedy this. Whoa. Are you planning a revolution or something? No. Nothing so violent. I intend to sidestep the problem. I should not say more. Okay. Okay, bye. I didn't mean it. Get out of there. Bus stop. New place. Chapter 4. Swamped. Seems apt. You wouldn't trust this rickety old shelter to protect you from a single raindrop. Very wet. I see. It's a notice board. See what there is to notice. There's a notice from the county fire department. If you see smoke, report it. Fires can spread even in the moistest and grossest places. Can't you look around and do actually see a plume of smoke in the distance. You don't, however, see a telephone or any other way to report it to the fire department. Maybe you could send them some smoke signals. No point in walking out of the swamp when there's a perfectly good bus stop right there. Anything else to notice? There is more! A poster grabs your attention. Missing! Tom Chapman. Inquire at Largemouth Bass and Sons. The face of a teenage boy is circled in an attached photograph. A portrait of the boy and his elder male relatives, each holding a largemouth bass, proportionate to his own height. There's a similar posting right beneath it. Missing. Kathy Tracy. Inquire at Largemouth Bass and Sons. What is going on at Largemouth Bass and Sons? I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. I don't know, and I don't know if I'll get around to finding out. Make a missing poster for Charles. You know what? Sure. Yeah, do that. While you don't have a pin with which to attach a poster to the notice board, you could write Charles' name on the missing posters that are already there. Add and Charles Wallace to both board. And Charles Wallace. That's not how that's anyway. Great, perfect work. Better hoof it over to Largemouth Bass and Sons, though. That's not how that works. Okay, it's okay. Why is it a piece of cheese? Why is it cheese? go to the submarine. Yeah, the music's cool. Your slog through the swamp is interrupted by an unfortunately familiar face. Hold it right there, maggot! Nah, jeez, not you again. Yeah, me again, and not in some stupid dream, neither. He smacks his fist into his left palm. Thought you could hide in that stupid school with that stupid dean and his stupid glyphs or whatever, did you? Well, you blew it, maggot. Now that you're near a source of power, you're gonna get it, and I'm gonna give it to you. You're gonna give me your source of power? What? No, I meant you're gonna get it, as in I'm gonna beat the hell out of you and make sure you can't interfere in our plans anymore. I'm just looking for my uncle. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about the dean or your plans or those weird dreams or any of it. Well, get ready to learn, because I'm about to teach you a thing or two, and again, that's metaphorical for beating you up. Swell. How about fight? I guess. I have questions about the shadows. Okay. General Bruise intends to attack Molly Buttons for 11 physical damage and then absorb power from his shadowy subordinates. Okay, so his subordinates, honestly, absolutely need to go. It reduces muscle. So let's clobber him. Get him, Skeets! Very nice. Okay, I can kill any of these mammals. You can only do 5 damage at a time. So for you, let's set on fire. For you, we're going to hit with the baseball bat. And again, for good measure. That one's gone. And then we're going to splurge you. And that one's dead. Ow. -5 to all stats! Well, that was unnecessary. I'm gonna reduce your muscle by even more, just for that. You have a lot of HP, sir. Didn't actually realize how much HP you had! Look at all that HP! Dang! We're gonna attack Molly. Your muscle's pretty low right now, so I'm not too worried about that. I can do that. I'm also gonna use my AP, though, to set you on fire! So you have 7 health, that's only gonna kill you at 6. I guess I could have just used Ping, smacked him for more damage, that would have been more efficient. We want to get rid of this round. What does this do? Certainly I have thing for just... Okay, let's perfect, then you should die the next round. And we'll just smack you for 9 for right now. That's all I can do. And he died first, that's okay. He's only got 3 muscle left, but... Yep, bring it on. Very nice. Get him, Skeets! Get him! Good job, Skeets. Good job. Alright. That's all she wrote. No, retreat! That's right! Flee! You won, Bruce. Got us away with a "you haven't seen the last of me" or some such cliche. Nice. I win. Ah, yes, a submarine. I like that my feet is in fact in water. What's hobo code? Oh, there's some hobo code painted on the tail fin. Translate it. The code reads, disappointing lack of sandwiches inside. Ah, well, forward is forearmed, I guess. Through this porthole, you can see the darkness inside a submarine. In a way, a submarine reflects the darkness inside all of us. What? Through this porthole, you can just barely make out a chart on the wall of the submarine. Look closer. Your eyes strain. You strain your eyes, but the chart is either slightly too far away, the submarine is slightly too dark, or some combination of those two factors. I only have 7 mysticality! Hold on. Why? Mysticality is 6! Well... Let me just equip this real quick. Get in there. Mysticality. Years of study have taught you how to deliberately damage your eyes in order to learn things. Those years of study finally pay off as the text in the chart reveals itself. Torpedo tube pressure, 19 psi. Good old 19 psi, classic pressure value. Alright, glad we did that. Please. My beautiful nonsense pants. Here they are. Electrified, warm, greasy, fire, forbidden, mildew jeans. I should just look at the title and how to find them. Alright, this hatch hands down and hatch leads down in the submarine. This control panel has a big tile on it labeled internal pressure. It's a hatch leading to the submarine's lower deck. This hatch is labeled torpedo, including the period. Open it. Back half of the submarine is blocked by an impenetrable tangle of roots. Hold on. The submarines must have used their extra steam to do their laundry. Look inside. The washer contains a very nasty hat. You got a mildewy sailor's hat. There's nothing more aggressive than a sailor who's angry that their hat is all gross. Nice. I'm gonna open it. The wheel in the hatch is stuck fast. No amount of grunting or straining will make it go round and round. It's a periscope, which is a device for looking at guys named Perry. No, look through it. No Perry's on the horizon today, Captain. Good job, good job. I want to look at that later. I'm scared. I want to turn the dial. It was 19, right? You hear a small burst of steam when the pressure changes. Where's Perry? Thank you for that question. It's a hatch leading to the submarine's lower deck. Open it. You open the hatch to discover the lower deck is completely flooded. You'll need some kind of breathing apparatus if you want to go down there. Okay. You open the torpedo tube and recover the mob shipment of booze. Who is in the torpedo tube? Barrel of tequila. There's a snake in the bottom, with instructions to cut it up into worms if you're distributing the tequila into bottles. No! No! Oh, this pipe is clogged. Unclog it. There you go, Russian clogs! Ha! 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 Dancing Russians, plumber's favorite and least favorite thing. Acts a kick when you're Russian places. That's not what I wanted. I wanted these. Alright. Alright, let's go here. You find an interesting looking rock, half buried in the muck. Leave it to its damn fate, I guess. Why am I lacking in muscle of all things? I want to have muscle. Where is it? It's not here. start a combat. That's a cartwheel. Oh, is that what I've been using? Oh no, I've been using the... okay. No! Pardon me. I guess I could have a potion. Where's a potion? Damage your melee weapon. Muscle by 1 your maximum HP by 5. By 11 though. Well, let's go and use this one because it's the lesser one. You drink the evil science food. It makes you stronger and meaner. Nice. State your business. Business. Do what you must then, but for your own good, don't hang around. Largemouth bass and sons cursed of late, stranger. Sales are down, children going missing, the bosses have stopped speaking to one another. I'd quit, but God help me, I love the damn fish. What goes on in this place? Why don't the bosses speak to one another? What do you think happened to the kids? At Largemouth Bass and Sons, we fish largemouth bass, and most of us are sons. Why don't the bosses speak to another? Why did the sound change? Between you, me, and 3,600 largemouth bass, Misters Chapman and Tracy haven't been on speaking terms since Mr. Chapman was snubbed at the Aquademy Awards a few years back. They tolerate each other only because they both perform a function vital to the business, which is Mr. Tracy debones the fish and Mr. Chapman rebones them. Only then are the fish ready for sale at market. What? Are you saying you take out the fish's bones and then put them back in? It's tradition. For generations, the Chapman has deboned the bass, and a Tracy rebones them. That unique process is what gives our bass its distinctive tang. What do you think happened to the kids? If you ask me, that's what I just did. Hell, they ran off. This life isn't for everyone, and Tom and Kathy, they never had the makings of a largemouth bass deboner or reboner. I'll be going. Hey, Molly. Bass is really as large as they say. Go fishing. I hope you're not planning on sticking that rod in there. Largemouth Bass and Sons have the exclusive license to fish these waters. Is there any way I can fish in there? No. Largemouth Bass and Sons has the fishing rights. Like saying fishing might makes fishing right. That attitude might get you places as smallmouth bass's nephews, but we run things differently here. Alright, fine. The sign identifies these waters as a site of historical importance. This pool is the birthplace of largest mouth loon, a bass present at the signing of the Declaration of Independence on August 2nd, 1792. He returned to his home waters to die, but his fat body was never found. I can read, I swear. I'm having trouble today, but Mr. Tracy's time is precious. Guard eyes me suspicious. Guard seems a little nervous. Are the shotguns keeping you out, or something else in? Who cares? I'm going inside. It's keeping him in, totally. Emptied to magnify the misfortune of my stolen daughter. Any idea who did this? I have my suspicions, yes. When did this happen? 3 nights ago. I'm still in shock. I can't even muster the strength to close the safe. I can do that for you. It's not too hard. Would you? Sure. And it's you're welcome. Though the knife of the devoter doth still shape largemouth bass in the world through our action, there are legion who do not believe and would tear down thy word. The Book of Garrett. You're not close enough to read this. Yes, I am. Aquademy of Fresh and Saltwater Game Fish. Certificate of nomination for award. Be it known that Adam Tracy was nominated for an Aquademy Award of Merit for Outstanding Achievement. Best deboning bass. Looking for something? What's back here? Crew quarters, off limits. You live here? Where the fish live, we live. Nice disgruntled mariner must hate being stuck behind a desk. Greetings. As a mariner, do you hate being stuck behind a desk? Excuse me. I make 6 figures a year behind this desk. And mind your manners. You're addressing Adam Tracy, Chief Deboner Officer of Largemouth Bass & Sons. Are you here about Kathy? I saw some posters about missing children. That's right. 3 nights ago, Kathy disappeared, along with all her clothes and possessions. The contents of that safe there in the company truck. No, the Chapman kid. Let's find your daughter. There's a catch, and I'm not talking about the largemouth bass, yeah? I'm running this operation, alright? Not Chapman. I know he's got a missing boy too, but you just can't involve a reboner in things like this. They're far too emotional. If you're dealing with me, you keep him out of it. In return, 300 meat and my grandfather's fishing rod. How about throwing in fishing rights? You've got your eyes on our largemouths, eh? I'll give you 10 minutes alone with the fish. How about that? No questions asked. What's so special about the fishing rod? What's special about it? It can catch things that your scientists would say are impossible to find in water. How about that? So it doesn't catch fish? Yes, fish, but also impossible things. Deal. Good. Now Peter, our guard by the front gate, was last to see Occam's gator in the sickening flesh. Peter chased him off our property to a revolting little hamlet, but dared not enter himself. I'll mark it on your map. I'm convinced that's where you'll find Occam's, and inside Occam's, Kathy. Gatorman Hamlet. Now bring her home, you hear me? What do you do here? As I said before, I'm the chief deboning officer here. My team and I debone the largemouth bass, after which it is passed over to my colleagues across the way for reboning. I'll be on my way. What about this room? It's a mess through there. Oh, I don't mind. I don't mean it's messy. I'm saying that's the room where we have meals. It's that type of mess. I thought they only really use that term in the armed forces. You don't consider fishing to be part of the armed forces? What do you think we use to hold the rods? These puns are getting to me. I don't know, your legs. Don't be tense. Bye. So, I want... Hello. How are the fish today? Too large, thank you for asking. What do you know about the Occam's gator? Oh, that's fake. It is? Yeah, that's a legend. An old bass wife's tale. Sometimes things go missing or the business has a run of bad luck and folks want a deeper explanation for it. But I can tell you that nobody here has ever laid eyes on any giant gator man. The bosses can't even agree on what he's supposed to look like. So Occam's gator didn't kidnap these kids? Yeah, I really doubt it. Your boss says you saw him. Didn't you ever tell a boss what they wanted to hear? There's gators in these parts, alright. I have to scare them off the property on an almost daily basis, but I've never seen any sort of Occam's gator, no ma'am. Occam's gator sounds pretty scary, as do all fairy tales. Don't make them any more real. Fair enough. The visage puddle reflects a gloomy face. Talk to the puddle or the man? Puddle, please. Hello, sir! I can't understand you. It's a puddle. I talked to him, the man. What's the matter with you? She left me. Who left you? Amphibious truck. Oh, not a person. No, I'm more interested in amphibious trucks. So what happened to your truck? Our truck. It's a company truck. We use it to take the fish to market. A couple nights ago, I forgot to fill her up with her bed, and that must have really ticked her off because the next morning she was gone. No, it's nothing. Are you suggesting this truck is sentient? It's funny. I wouldn't have thought so, but I can't see any other explanation for it running off the way it has. Could it have anything to do with the missing kids? Tom and Kathy? You'd have to talk to Mr. Chapman or Mr. Tracy about that. Maybe they took the truck. I don't know. Seems like a stretch. When did the children go missing? Same day as the truck, but I think that's probably a coincidence. What's this puddle here? It's the gas I never gave her that night. It's here, now, in our special place, waiting for her to come home. Is that working? Obviously, you can see that it's not. How far could someone have gone in the truck? With the gas left in there? Couldn't have gone further than 100 miles. 100 miles, okay. No, 100, sorry. 100 is fisherman's lingo. It means 11. Missing truck, huh? That's a shame. She'll be back. She has to come back. She'll run out of gas otherwise, and then where will she be? Good luck with the truck. I gotta go. Fast take care of us and we take care of them. Scar seems happy to be here, but skeptical of you. There's something fishy going on in there. The chum bucket is inscribed. A stranger is just a chum you haven't met yet. Take it. The bucket secured to the floor. Those are decorative. And the chum inside is the very first batch of chum ever made by Largemouth Bass & Sons back in the summer of 1803. It reminds us of our humble beginnings. Oh, can I have it? No. The chum bucket is inscribed champagne for my real chums, real pain for my sham chums. Chum pain for my real chums, real pain for my chum chums. That one's a little more esoteric. What lies beyond that door is only for fishermen. What is it? Fish? Can I fish here? Ha! Fishermen's cats are a touchy sort, and regard unproven outsiders with the highest suspicion. Try to pet her. The cat avoids your touch. You get the sense that only true loyalty to the fisherman's cause will overcome its suspicions of you. Alas. What's back here, your quarters? And how would you know that? That's where Mr. Tracy has his. Maybe the two of you are more similar than you'd like to admit. Back off, rude. Can I go inside? Into our family's private quarters? I'd sooner let a dogfish see loose in my socks. Okay. Is that something you do? Rarely. Lo, with the reboning knife of righteousness as a complete basket forged, the Book of Koros. This must be the best, right? It is, for we proudly serve reboned fish just the way we like it. I don't want to see you slipping any bones out of that fish, you hear? Can I go outside? I can't see any need for that. That's a failure of imagination on your part. I'll live. Alright. Surely a fisherman yearns for a glorious death at sea, not to wind up behind a desk. Hello there! I wonder, do you ever wish you'd had a glorious death at sea? Oh, many a sea creature has tried to give me one miss, but before they can get their teeth at me, I've reboned them 6 ways to Suntag. He spits a wad of chewing tobacco out the door. Guy Chapman, Chief Reboning Officer, Largemouth Bass & Sons. And you must be Waffle, the one I hear has thrown in her lot with that woeful deboner next door. Oh, surprised I know your name? Well, the largemouth bass have ears. Well, I'd like to talk to you about your son. I'm not sure I want to discuss my son with the Confederate of Kathy Tracy. That Jezebel of a deboner's daughter. She's a delinquent sorceress who never cared a Walt Whitman for what we do here with largemouth bass, and she led my Tom into the belly of Occam's gator. I think a little sexist, don't you think? How is Kathy responsible? Do you think Tom could have run away on his own? The Men Scouts honor. Not remotely. I'm not saying anything about her gender at all. I'm only saying that she may have got my boy eaten by a gator man. So I'm gonna argue with him. Is it? Well, I didn't mean anything by it, and I'm willing to change, but you have to be patient with me, alright? I'm old-fashioned, and I can't keep up with all these new ideas your generation has. Ginger. Penicillin. Penicillin! How is Kathy responsible? Well, the arrogance of youth. Kathy Tracy never thought she had anything to fear from Occam's gator. She didn't respect him. Several times I caught her attempting to summon the beast by shouting his name 3 times in a mirror, directly into the mouth of a bass. It was always going to end with her in Occam's belly. I just didn't think my Tom would be fool enough to go along with it. Do you think Tom could have run away on his own? Absolutely not. Tom's a 3rd-generation bass boy, proud and true. Why, just last month he said, I'm excited about my future in reboning largemouth bass, Dad. Does that sound like the words of a boy with 1 foot out the door? No, there's a simpler explanation. The siren song of Kathy Tracy, who lures good men into the bellies of gators. Well, I'm in. Well, not so fast, goody shoes. Goody shoes? You haven't heard my terms yet. I don't want you looking for Kathy on Tracy's dime. It's Tom that needs saving, and he needs saving from her. Do that, and there's 200 meat in your pocket, my mother's fishing rod. Is it a special fishing rod? It is. And I'll tell you why. It has never caught a fish. Now that sounds worse than a normal fishing rod. It has never caught a fish. Always catches two. Don't know how it works. Don't want to know how it works. We just thank Poseidon for the bounty. Let me think about it. Thinking? There's no time for thinking, miss. While Tom's still missing, we don't live in a puzzle box. I'm looking for someone myself, Charles Wallace. I know the name. Some fool wrote it on the missing poster I had up for Tom. I've been wondering who or what he is. Is he a fish? No. Then I'm not the person to ask. I'm a fisherman, friend. My bag is fish. You're looking for a human. You want to be asking some sort of human fisherman. Haha. You are a human fisherman. His expression turned sour now that you poked a hole in his premise. He has lost interest in the conversation. Okay, I don't know where your friend is, alright? I'll be seeing you, bye! Cheers! Is there anything I can see around there? Okay. Let's go. Hist! Get an eyeful of those two big palookas over there. Hist. Molly points out two burly men dressed in leather and furs, burying the body of a dead gator man. While considering the swampy ground, they're less burying it or just covering it in mud. They look up in surprise as Molly saunters over nonchalantly. What's the dope, Bruno? You fit in a lizard with a Chicago overcoat? Oh. Nah, doll, it ain't like that. Ain't it? My papers ain't... Oh, jeez. Kitty, come look at this. You take a closer look at the body of the gator man before it disappears into the mud. He's dressed in some kind of uniform with an official-looking cap and epaulets and a big canvas bag. These two mugs have gone and blipped a mailman! That's a caper that'll bring the G-men down on you like a ton of bricks. No, look, we didn't... Ah, well, tell it to Sweetie. Don't flip your wig, sugar. We ain't pigeons, so we won't rat you boys out to the flatties. I appreciate that, miss. We've set up something of a trading post here for leather goods and the like, if that tickles your fancy. What? The two men retreat into the clearing while you confer with Molly. The Leather Brothers? Ooh, a leather store. Let's go and have a look-see. Leather jackets aren't exactly in style. Maybe not Kitty, but a gator skin handbag is always there is. I have questions about the ethics of what just happened. Wait, what's a gator man? Oh, have you not seen a gator man yet? Sorry, I tried to keep track. These are the guys Jessica mentioned, and they're pretty much what you'd expect from the name Gator Man. They're intelligent, upright, walking alligators. They have tough, scaly skin, lots of teeth, and pissy attitudes about everything that they aren't already eating. They especially hate intruders, and are the second biggest reason that the swamp isn't a popular tourist destination. The first being, it's a swamp. Okay. Anyway, did you want to check out the trading post or come back later? Check it out later, I'm busy. Hi guys! The guards stop in their tracks and start sniffing around suspiciously. They're almost certain to notice if you get any closer. Staying put isn't an option here. Which way do you want to go now? I'm in charge. Personally, I want to talk. But apparently that's not an option. Alright, so we're dealing with much tougher guys here. So you're our healer. You're the one who increases the stats. You're literally going to reverse my effect, which is interesting. Let's go ahead and get rid of your muscle, but it's just mostly just +5 to all stats. Well, that was rude. Good job, Skeets. 11. Okay, you will die in one hit. You... I'm gonna set on fire. You, I'm going to... deal 0 damage. 0 physical damage. Can you not do any physical damage? Very nice. Take away the shield. That's why I wouldn't do any damage. Okay. Well, let's set you on fire, because that's not going to kill you. So we might as well let that go. And you will get rid of their healer. And then we're going ahead and get rid of that muscle you just gained. Or some of it anyway. Plus for it all stats. That mushroom is really useful for you, that's for sure. Okay. I do always want to fight. Come on. You get XP and stuff. They're both on fire already. 14, so you'll die in one hit. So let's go ahead. It's 13! Okay! Nice! Okay. I can live with that. Let's do that. You can have as much as you want. Oh, let's go with some more. Birds! Calm down! And you did. Got something to eat. Swamp mushroom. The swamp mushroom does not appear in any mycology texts because mycologists famously refuse to get their shoes wet. Question, question, question mark. Turns out those gators should have been avoiding you. You, nasty pastry, you wouldn't feed this to a dog, though you would throw it at a dog. The dog was clearly a threat. 15 stinch damage. I'm the terror that stalks the swamp. Yes! Darkwing Duck reference! Perfect! I am the terror that stalks the swamp. I am the goo you can't get out of your toenails. I am Darkwing Duck! Somebody's old campsite and it looks trashed. Investigate. Amidst all the garbage strewn about, you find a shiny 7/8 combination wrench with CW painted on the side. Got an item, Charles wrench. Charles dropped this 7/8 combination wrench with the clue to help you find him. That's strange. Obviously this belongs to Charles, but he doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would use one of his tools carelessly, nor the kind of guy who would leave trash around his campsite. You look around more carefully and discover weird tracks in the mud. Big, clawed, bipedal tracks. Maybe Gatorman tracks? There's a spot where some kind of scuffle clearly happened. No, geez, well that tears it. Charles Wallace must have gotten kidnapped by Gatorman. Maybe he got the wrench on purpose to attract your attention. Hopefully you can find him soon. Leave. Okay, I've learned everything from there. More Gatorman. Dangly rusty meat hook is a tasteful accent for any style of lure. This must be the second shift. Luckily, they're all facing the other way. Ambush. This doesn't look like an ambush to me. We'll whip the entire party for 7 physical damage. This one does 19 stint damage to me. How much life do you have? I intend to reduce it significantly. Okay, this one does 16 stench damage. This is awful. Let's go ahead and do this first. She got poisoned. She got poisoned. Hold on. Do I have anything that heals and gets rid of poison? No, I want you to heal her. There you go. You're probably gonna die anyway. But that's okay. And you... leave the skaters alone. Well, if I set you on fire... and set you on fire. Kind of get that rolling, you know? And then for you, we'll do this. He's irritated. Aw, dang, it doesn't quite kill him. Get 'em, skeeters. Are you guys good? I put a little cloth house thing in there, and they're scared of it. So they've literally not gone on that side of the cage for 3 days because they're like, oh, I don't know what it is. Birds are dumb. Oh, I don't know what to do with them. And perfect. You dispatch the guard gators and your path forward is clear. Gator stick, a vicious-looking sharpened branch with a smaller, sharp stick stuck to it and crude leather hand grip. Nasty business. Gator cheese! You're going to choose not to interrogate the biological means by which this stuff is produced. Wait, but this is cheese! I might be able to use this for the rest! Somebody ate all the good parts of the swampy eel and just left the conveniently hat-band-shaped skin. Swampy eel hat-band. A slab of bone and flesh from some animal too distasteful to even mention, let alone eat. I have it though. That's 3 hot armor and a half. What do I have? I don't have armor. Oh, it'd be a different hat. Yeah, I mean, I'm regularly good at building fires in a couple of inches of water. A dangling glob of revolting organic matter. Definitely leave. Okay. Remind me after this is done. I want to go to SIT. I need to feed the rat. I promise I won't tell a soul. Let's save, hold on. A safe hanging in an unsafe manner from the ceiling. Open it. It's got a combination lock on it and you don't know the combination. Please. The handle on this fridge is busted. This is going to be a headache come lunchtime. Try open the door. No dice and no door opening either. Whoever smashed into the handle wanted to keep you out or keep something in. A magical talking sandwich, maybe. They're very dramatic. Can you hear them back there? I know. I'm getting a dresser, I think next week, that I'm hopefully gonna get built up and everything and put there. They should be a little higher, so you might be able to see their tiny bodies behind me. Force the door open. With great effort, you force the door open. Released from his refrigerated cage, a cold man squirms out into the muck, gasping for air. My God, you are my savior! One more day trapped in there, and I would have succumbed completely to despair. Who are you? I am Fabian, an illustrator of the natural sciences. Arid steps, glittering birds of ice. But lately, my interests have taken me to these damp lands. I'm in my soggy period. How'd you get in there? I was traveling to the swamp to sketch the native cypress, only to be caught in a net by these gatorous men. At first, they allowed me to roam within the confines of this camp, but when I shouted for help at a passing truck, I was put in the refrigerator. What truck? No, it hurtled through the camp like a bat out of hell. There was a boy and a girl at the wheel, and I called out, "Stop, I'm a prisoner, take me with you," but they drove on. What makes a person do that? Where was the truck headed? North of here, I'm sure of it. North, huh? It says that driver at Largemouth Bass and Sons was confident the truck could only make it 11 miles at most. If you subtract from 11 the distance between this camp and the fishery, seized with deductive euphoria, you do some quick calculations, which in your haste come out very wrong. You do them again, not rushing it this time, and produce a promising lead. An amphibious truck? Have you come across my friend out here, Charles Wallace? Charles? No, I would remember meeting someone with such an unusual name. If you want to leave, the way out is more or less clear. I do want to leave, that is a good guess. If you ever meet again, it would be... Huh? Exactly. I do want to leave, that is a good guess. I already read that. I'm an artist. Nope. If we ever meet again, it would honor me to paint your portrait. I'm an artist, so as you know, I cannot paint you right away, as I am in my soggy period, but if I conclude that work or to become soggy, well, who knows? Who knows indeed. I hope we meet again. You have a big head, sir. A sleeping gatorman, unless he's lying about being asleep, do not let him lie. Okay, if you say so. What would you like to do as an alternative letting this gatorman continue sleeping? Search him. You reach into the water and carefully grope the gatorman's pockets. At least you hope those are pockets. You find a scrap of paper. The gatorman safe combination. It's a combination to a gatorman safe. 3 numbers, too repulsive to even display here. Eureka! Is that this one? And you dial in the horrible combination and open the safe. 308 feet. Here. Here. Good job, everybody. Hello. Forage, presumably for hammering on terrible gator metals. These seem to be. I walked into something. What was it? I moved and it was terrible. I don't want to talk to Molly. Oh. Well, it's gone. Rack of horrible looking weapons. Grab one. You grab the most appropriate one and leave the others to rest in peace. A rusty gator blade. A blade made from rusty scrap metal in unsanitary forge conditions. Plus 5 physical damage and causes bleeding. A terrible rusty metal fridge dangles from the ceiling of this terrible rusty metal hovel. Right, none of this stuff is even perishable. Got dried swamp meat, meat of indeterminate origin, and low humidity. The swamp mushroom does not appear. Oh, that one. Okay. Hello. The skaterman seems less aggressive than is typical for these guys. Talk to him. Hi there. Greet human, not eat. Greet. Thanks, I appreciate that. You seem a bit more relaxed than the rest of the gator folk. Yes, everyone crazy. Done no reason. Not belong. Leave swamp. Where will you go? Dunno. Wander? Oh, like a hobo? A hobo? What that? Basically someone who travels from place to place because they're looking for work and just don't have anywhere specific to be. Yes, hobo gator. First though, need weapon. Defend self. Ask about hobo code. Do you know any hobo code you could teach me? Hobo code? What that? Oh, right, you wouldn't know any yet. It's like little symbols that hobos use to leave messages for other hobos. Here, I can show you some of the basic ones. You teach them the symbols for safe camp, cops here, and the increasingly rare and exciting pie on the windowsill. Offer him a weapon. You can have a bushman spear. How about this Mushman spear? No thanks. Weapon weak. Need power. Okay, I'll try to find something stronger. Whoa. Something. Just a regular baseball bat, or will I get rid of my baseball bat? I need my baseball bat. About punching. Okay. Okay. What's one I can give you that I wouldn't feel bad about giving you? Maybe the croquet mallet. No. Used to have. Okay, so I think it's saying it's gonna be 4 base damage. No. What did I just get from him? The gator stick is really good. So is the Ruster Gator's blade. Hold on. Let me look at my things. Where's the gator stick? Plus 5 stench damage. Is actually better than what I currently have. How about that? Let me just with what I give him. Hold on, sorry about the quiet. What can give the Gator Man for a weapon? Um, with 6 base power? Okay, so he needs 6 base power. Oh, whoops. Well, what were the most powerful ones? You're not even gonna tell me now? There we go. Barbecue fork, slapping trout, nasty mop. So you need to use a sharpening stone on maybe the grating washboard. So rusty gator stick, rusty gator blade, and grating washboard are our only options. Okay, let's look at the grating washboard. What does that do? Your Moxie plus 5 physical damage. Okay. And causes bleeding. I'm not gonna get rid of those two. You, I'd be willing to get rid of. Let's equip you really quick. And okay. Can you oh, there we go. Really grading washboard. Yes. Okay. Give me back the gator stick. And you can have the sharpened grading washboard. Select. Yes. Yes, good. Weapon strong. Safe now. Think human. No problem. You know, there's a bunch of hobos collecting in a camp outside of Ocean City. They're pretty accepting people. I don't think they'd mind you joining. Plus, it'd be handy to have some muscle around the place. Sound good. I go. Goodbye. He waves goodbye. Takes off. That's actually a good point. Let me get my gator stick. One bonus damage to a weapon increases the damage of the weapon by 1. So what if I use... I like the idea of stitch damage. It has bypassed a lot. It causes 3 bleeding, which is super nice. Let's try this one for a little bit. Let's go ahead and attach one of these to it. You attach the lead weight to your rusty gator blade, making it a lot heftier. Plus 6 physical damage. Okay. Let's call that good. Alright. Here. There's apparently where the Girdmen keep their billions upon billions of swarming bugs. Exterminate some of them. That's just... okay. I don't want to. Okay. Wrong button. This one. Let's go to the bus stop really quick. And go to here. I want to see... You wander into a science lab and see that someone has left some kind of experimental magical reactor running unattended. Maybe they realized it was in the process of exploding, overloading, and ran away. Maybe you should follow their example. Inspect the reactor, fix the reactor. Wonderful. Excuse me, Rufus. Rat waves at you as you approach. Take a closer look. The rat looks at you with a hopeful expression on this tiny rat face. Give him the gator cheese. Rats sniffs the gator cheese and retches a little bit. You didn't even know rats had a gag reflex. He raises an brow at you in protest, but eventually drags the cheese into his hole and emerges with a ring for you. This ring makes it so you can light matches a lot faster. Hotfoot applies 2 additional on fire. Dang. Thank you, and sorry, I don't like it either. The rat squeaks as if to say, no problem. Leave. So you can get more cheese to give him, and he'll give you stuff. Nice. Okay. Map. Let's go here. You notice a big brown rock, half submerged in the swamp. It's an ancient mammoth caprolus. Scrape off the good bits. Yay! You can almost tell what the mammoth had for breakfast. Jeez. Oh, there's the truck. Ado is a weird word. This whole truck business sure feels like a much ado about nothing. Eat the engine? I'm sorry? You wanna bring that by? Eat the engine. Black smoke bellows from the cowl. That engine is cooked. You can't eat something just because it is cooked. Eat the engine. It is far too large to eat. Eat the engine! It is just not impossible to eat an engine. Eat the engine. It would kill you even to try. Eat it! Girding yourself against the overbearing heat, you wrench upon the cowl and peer through the smoke only to find that someone has beaten you to it. The engine has already been eaten. Next chance I get, I'm eating an engine. Sure. The cab door hangs limply from its hinges. Pull it open. The truck has been abandoned for some time. There is nobody inside, unless they are very small and hiding. Are they small and hiding? No. Search the seats. A newspaper left on the passenger seat is open to the classifieds page. Circled are advertisements for Mr. Rat's Hotel for working women and the docks. Take the paper. You don't need it, it's yesterday's news. What? Search under the seats. The gas tank is located underneath the driver's seat, which has the advantage of lowering the truck's center of gravity. This gas tank is empty, which has the disadvantage of the truck not working. You also notice a tiny glint of metal. A key! A small LBS key. You found this key in a large mouse fastest son's truck. Maybe it opens a lock back home? Close the door. There's nothing amphibious about this truck. First door. Okay. Is there nothing else about that? Okay. Well, have we found that out? A flash of light cuts through the trees. The glare passes and then you see it, poking its head out above the canopy. A telescope. Why, you fancied a telescope ever since you were a young girl. You'd press your nose to the window of the telescope, shop for hours until the proprietor would run out and threaten to tan your glutes with the tripod. And I still want a telescope. And you've waited long enough. Go and get your telescope. Telescope in a tree house. Keep going where you're going. I'll get there eventually. What is up? Nothing to see here. Oh. Hunter's beans, a veritable hill of them. Would you want to leave the clearing behind? No. The man observes you with a monk-like serenity. Hi there. Looks like you've set up quite the trading post here in the swamp. The other man shakes his head. Paul can't speak. Can't or won't? Don't. How did you become mute, Paul? Now that's a very personal question. Sorry. It ain't a problem. It's just a hobby of mine to make observations on the nature of questions. Basically, Paul lost his tongue in a poker game. That's awful. Back home we play our strip poker, high stakes, or not at all. Can we trade? I have one. Imagine if Reader's Digest branched out into the sewer treatment industry. I don't really need that. They drink it, but that doesn't mean they like it. Not to be confused with Gatorman's skin pants. These are pants made of skin and worn by a Gatorman. You're not sure what kind of skin they're made of. Physical armor by 3. A tool favored by miners for breaking rocks, removing partitions from ovens, trimming hedges, kneading dough, and catching baseballs. I have one, just in case, that seems important. With enough batter, anything is edible. Huh. Go ahead and find those. And these. Sure, I'm a collector. Okay. Sack of genuine leather. Open it. It's empty. It's only made of genuine leather. It does not contain genuine leather. The ambiguity is clear now, and the person responsible for the original description has been sacked. Careful of him or you might tan your hide. Something to say about the dead gator? Swear I didn't know he was a mailman. Would never intentionally hunt a mailman. Never accused you of killing a mailman. Ah, hell. Me and my big mouth. He was in my way, you understand? Had no idea he was a mailman. Never would have touched the mailman if I'd known. And my brother, he had nothing to do with it, understand? I swear it. What's wrong with killing a mailman? What kind of question is that, myself? Listen to yourself. Can tell you ain't a hunter, alright? Most of these species is fair game for hunting, but mailmen are protected by international treaty. Last hunter I know who hunted a mailman got pulled up by the International Criminal Court and mailed to Mars. Is he okay? Obviously he ain't okay. Don't joke with me. That's a nightmare scenario for a hunter. Getting mailed to Mars sends shivers down my spine, it does. Who are you? Me? Ain't much to my story. I'm a hunter, name of John Leathers, and if you can't tell from the accent, I'm from Albion. As a toddler, I hunted small game like mosquitoes and gnats and moved on to foxes and bulls and such as I grew up. I like the game over here, but I've got my eye on the greatest hunt of all. What's that? Big picture. I like to build a ladder to heaven so I can hunt the dinosaurs. That's more of a 5 to 10 year plan, though. I don't think that's how either letters or heaven works, but I guess it's good to have a dream. Wouldn't it be more practical to build a time machine? Now that just sounds ridiculous. John wipes his brow with a blade. 4. Never been asked so many questions before. You can talk the talk, alright, but what about hunting the hunt? I got work that he's doing, but I ain't going out while they're searching the swamp for the sod who killed their mailman. They find me, I'm dead. You don't have to be a leatherman to know which way the wind blows. What are you asking me exactly? Working on something real important. A project. For that I need 5 gator hides. I even know a place where you might find them. Scoped it out myself. Couldn't be easier unless it was a smaller number of gator hides. What's this project you're talking about? Not so fast. Need to know I can trust you first. I better get going. Okay. Wouldn't go in there if I were you. Why? Might not like what you see. Go inside. The egg is busted. That's it. I told you it weren't pretty tight. I was looking forward to eating that egg all day, and come dinner time I only went and bloody dropped it. Is that a gator egg? Nah, I think it's from a dog. Sorry for your loss. I bet. The bedroom must be where John accessed the hunter's dream. What's that? The hunter's dream? You have to ask, it's not meant for you. I want to go there. You praise yourself a hunter, maybe. I didn't mean it. Alright. Gator Man Village, I guess? You find some glowing green rocks, half submerged in some brackish swamp water. You recognize it as petrified St. Elmo's fire. What? Collect the good bits. You do what must be done, which is to smash the rare natural formation to harvest its resources. Yay! Another one of those Gatorman campsites. Maybe the ones who kidnapped Charles came this way? Investigate. The campsite is similar to the previous one. A lot of Gatorman tracks and a lot of discarded trash. These Gatormen sure are slobs. You also find a 5/16 combination wrench labeled CW. Looks like you're on the right track at least. It's other wrench. Yay! Oh, nice fishing spot, eh? I fish. Nice. I fish. I fish. A rusty coal again. Perfect. Bucket of chum. It seems like it's for day. Okay. These guys seem pretty focused on their meal. They're after meal hygiene and they're after hygiene rest, respectively. Fight them. Alright, we're gonna reduce your muscle. Don't do it! Skater didn't deserve it! No! Skaters, heal yourself! Do it! No! I'm gonna set you on fire. I can only do... Yeah, I'm gonna set you on fire. I'm gonna set you on fire. I'm gonna set you on fire. And then Waffle Bonnet will survive that. Let's do this, I guess. He's definitely dead the next round, but you know, it's fine. Oh, that was rude. Puking on us like that. No, I really want you to clobber him. Oh, we get him, skaters. Alright, we're looking at me. He has 14 health left. He'll die in the next round. He actually probably will die in the next round as well. But I could just clobber him for extra measure. Beautiful. And you can just smack him, I guess. I mean, fire would have killed him, but that's alright. Yeah, you won! That'll teach us skaters to go about their regular daily routines when you're around. Got another gator stick, got a nasty pastry, and swamp mushrooms. You also collect a gator hide for that hunter, which is way less grisly than it sounds. Gator men are just carrying these around. These are hides of a gate, or a man. Wow. Calm down. Calm down, fish. Whoops, it's not too late to turn tail and run. Why turn their tails into dust? Yeah! This one I need to get rid of his thing. You're there. You can go ahead and do this to him. Because I don't know if that'll destroy his shield or not. It does. There goes Skeeter. Okay, you will actually die with one hit of this. So you... Let's go ahead and say, you on fire. You on fire. You with a baseball bat, probably. Taking. Ow. Get him, Skeeters. I'm poisoned. Save me, Skeeters. Well, fairly well. Okay. You. There's not much else I can do, so let's do this. I think you'll just die because of the fire poison. Hey! 1976 meet. Woman destroys Gator Man. It is a tale as old as the time. Haha. More gator cheese. I also collect a gator hide for that hunter. Yay, another one. I wonder, can I give more cheese to that rat? Will it be the same effect? Yeah, this is what I wanted to see. This is exactly what I wanted to see in my life. I wanted to walk in. These are too enthralled by the strange obelisk. Notice you. Okay, what if I go over here? Hi. This piece prefers books to strange obelisks. Excuse me, pardon me. Anything on this side? What about strange obelisk? Oh. Fascinating. Molly, huh, you think Molly can see a ghostly version of you just like you can see one of her, but you can't otherwise interact. Oh, I'm out here. What's this? A long and knotty finger of eldritch energy. Touch it. A long and okay, it's like a clock, right? That's what I'm seeing. Still weird. What's in here? Molly's following me still. That's cool. There's a lot of sleeping gators in here. Good. Good. Very still weird. There's another one. The other hopple is gone. Oh, what's in here? Oh, an old chair. Disgusting bird bath. These gators still collect anything. Search the bags. Then you find a bundle of meat stashed in one of the bags. Apparently the creatures have no need of money. You wonder how they can afford to rent this place. Like magpies and shiny objects, gators are compelled to hoard all grandfather's items. That's odd. Nothing should grow here. Gatormen put away their rocks when they are done playing. Like most of the hanging sacks of gore in these places, this one is swarming with flies. Is this a ghost? Examine it. While this is hardly the strangest thing you've seen over the last few days, it's definitely pretty weird. It looks like a ghostly man, most obviously his head, but you can just barely make out his body if you squint. You reach out to touch him, but your hand passes right through. He doesn't respond to any attempt to get his attention, but instead he seems focused on something you can't see to the left of that disgusting fly-covered meat hook. After a few minutes, the novelty sort of wears off, so you get on about your business. To the left of that, say? Does that make any difference? Got rid of the hobble here. Boulder blocks the entrance. Push it. Alright. It looks heavier than when you last pushed it. Push it. It was heavier, and now it's heavier still. The force of each push exerts energy on the boulder, which is translated into mass E equals MC. Glad that's squared away. No! Oh, come on. Muscle. I need one more muscle. I have... I guarantee this gives me some... It does not give me muscle. Let's equip that for now then, just to move this push out of the way. Okay. I don't know why it's gathering mass, but let me just, I might have screwed myself over. Where's my hat? Oh, it's you. That's different. No, I don't want to push it. I want to go inside. It's pretty easy to make the song creepier by placing in a disturbing context, but they really outdid themselves here. This building is way larger than it looks from the outside and is absolutely full of sleeping gatormen. I'm not gonna bother the sleeping gatormen. That's okay. He's focused on something. Unlike most hanging sacks of gore in these places. One is swarming with flies. Grandfather's bags. Oh, disgusting bird bath. Grandfather's teeth! I wanted that for grandfather's mouth. Just something, I guess. You're not sure that was such a great idea. That's... What's wrong with you? What did that do for me? That gets rid of that one. This one's back, though. There really was nothing here. Okay. Doesn't seem to matter, but this is the shorthand, right? The door is open here. I'm confused. What should I do with this? Oh, here we go. You are not alone in this place. Say something. Ah, curious, the tree is here, but none of the other junk the Gatorman had gathered. Okay, I got here. Oh, something. Ha ha. I said something. Wow, gosh. Wait, I don't sound like that. I can see everything. You can't expect me to understand that. And the portal. Huh? In our world, in this one, and all the worlds in between. Ever was and ever will be. Everything that is to be known in the portal. I can see everything. Okay. Oh. He's saying that in the portal he can see everything that ever was and ever will be, everything that is to be known in our world, and this one and all the worlds in between. Oh, I see. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let me take a look at that. According to the floating man, all worldly knowledge is contained in the swirling, convulsing star field, a kind of supra-terrestrial library. Inside, your eyes bend to the writhing contours of the deep black and star-smeared tunnel, preparing nervously to receive the sum of all human and extraterrestrial knowledge. In the tunnel's bright center, you see a field and a cow suckling a puffin. The farmer is watching. What description is that? Anything else in there? Doesn't seem like it. That's fine, but I was hoping to find all world knowledge. There's nothing you're looking for in there. The floating man does not even react to your presence. The portal affords him a window into a curious world that commands his complete attention. I don't think that portal contains the sum total of all worldly knowledge. I think it's just letting you look at a farm where a cow is nursing a puffin, and there is a farmer standing nearby and watching. That's all that's happening. He blinks backwards. So, you want to get out of here, maybe? Can't leave. That's a shame. I love being able to leave this place. Midnight Man. You can't leave because of the Midnight Man? Is that you? Are you the Midnight Man? No. Okay. Midnight Man. Okay, that's all you gotta say on that subject. Cool. Glad we had this talk. Wait, if it's midnight... Calm down. Let's see. Oh! Hello. Can I help you? Hee! Hee! Oh! Sorry, Molly. I know you're trying so hard to keep up with me. Hee! I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you, little devil. I'm gonna catch you. Is it just going back and forth? Is that all we're doing? Is there anything else I should be worried about? Has been going back and forth. I don't know what to do. I'm a little bit at a loss. He's just back over here now. But what does that do for me? What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to do something with the Midnight Man? I like that I turned on like Reddit to look at it and they're like, nope, we're not gonna give you an answer. Hmm? What? What does that mean? No. You go in there, apparently. You go in there. That's right. A little creature has given you the slip. No sign of it in this world. Drat. Okay. So... guess what? Gives me 8. Do I have... There's a potion. Oh, no. So I need a food then. Let's do this one. Okay. So I'm at 9. So push it. Now is not the best time to close off this entrance. If the rock got too heavy for you to move it away, the obelisk could be trapped inside and you have no way to get to it. Oh, okay. Good point. There's the goblin. He's back. But I need to move the obelisk. I don't know. The obelisk is still there. So this one is the one that moves the obelisk, it seems. Okay. To... There. Okay, okay, okay. So I leave it there. And then I move this back. Rolling stone gathers a mass. And then let me put everything back on. Yeah. Okay. And go back in here. go in? No. Okay. Come here. That's right, you go in there. You go in there. Something has changed in the devil's demeanor. The antic hopping has ceased, replaced with perhaps a sobriety and maturity. You! I spent so long thinking what I would do to you. You trapped me in this cage, and as my hungry mind turned over thoughts of disembowelment and insanguination, I was drawn more and more to the walls of my prison. Why, there is such life here! Consider the growth of the intrepid peat moss, the burble of the cheeky bog water. Your world is quite simply beautiful. It is. I never knew there could be beauty such as this. Had I known, my goodness, had I known, I would have lived much differently. I would have truly lived. Thus I renounce mischief in all its forms. I dedicate my life to the care and cultivation of your glorious flora. I will become a, how do you say it, gardenhar. Oh, gardener. Yes, that's how you say it. I will become a gardenhar. Calm down, Serena. Just hold on. I know it's 9, but you need to relax. It's fine. We're almost done. Calm down. Okay. So will you release that man? What did you do to that man first? So will you release that man? Mr. Jeffers? Yes, I think that particular show has gone on long enough. Allow me to bring down the curtain and send him home. He burps, is long and very loud, and he looks at you apologetically while he does it. After 3 minutes of sustained noise and eye contact, it's over. And and the gateway to his dimension has vanished. It is really cute. It is done. Now, help me move this boulder out of the way, that we might both be free. Yes, let's. Drained of all metaphysical energy, this is now just a lousy obelisk. Perfect. Oh. The beasts are too enthralled by the memory of the strange obelisk to notice you. How much XP do I have? 239? Let me look at some books. Just hold on. Meet drop his perks. Right, that one doesn't do anything for me. Nuggy is okay. Stop hitting yourself. Gives hot armor. Throw ball. Use an upgrade to that. You study the numbers until all the zeros start to look like soccer balls and all the 8s start to look like pairs of soccer balls. Throw ball has been upgraded. Mistaking the book for a bunch of soccer balls, you accidentally kick it into an open sewer. Okay. Goodbye! Choose not to be cold. Hurt 'em all. Give Sleaze armor. I do like Sleaze armor. Cheerlead is good. Free for all. Tape up is really good. Let's do more of that. You read the book again, really internalizing the dangerously uninformed medical advice. Tape up has been upgraded. You donate the book to a local hospital, the staff of which immediately destroys it. Okay, bye, I guess. Let's do a Sleaze armor. 89 unspent XP. Oh. Well. Stop hitting yourself and deal 3 more damage. I'm 1 more point. I don't think I do anything with cheerlead. I kind of want that one, but let's do this one. Not until the 16th century did physicians discover that blood was circulatory, i.e. it traveled around the human body. Some still believe that blood could travel even faster if it had wheels. Could keep reading. It's a big book. 39 XP, so can't do any more right now. I'm gonna stand in here for now. Well, the stream is over. We are done for the night. It is late. It is 9 p.m. for me. It is time for bed. It is past time for bed. It is time to go. Thanks for watching the Naebotical Naebot as we play through this even more. I'm enjoying this game a lot. Feel free to follow me here on Twitch at Naebotical Naebot, and over at YouTube I have a channel, Naebot. You need to like and subscribe over there. Thanks so much for watching. You all have a good night. Bye. Bye, Shayla. Goodbye, Alita. Goodbye, Serena. Goodbye, Mom. Goodbye, everybody.